Hey, it's Johara. Welcome back to my channel. So I'm going to be talking about the newest Fast and Furious movie. I know this video is very, very late, but it took me forever to watch it because this was always something I shared with my dad, and this is the first time a new Fast and Furious movie came out, and he wasn't here to watch it with me. So I procrastinated really hard because I was afraid about watching it without him. Um, but I watched it with my mom and his ashes, so it was sweet. But I I enjoyed it. I still think they should have ended at movie 7, but that's just me. But don't get me wrong, there are some things I do like about the later movies a little bit. I like that this one brought back to the 5th movie and it re-showed the whole vault heist, and it showed that there was the son of the main bad guy in that one, and he wants revenge. I still think it's a little far-fetched that he's getting revenge after all these years. That was a long time ago. But I don't know. And one thing I also have issues with is, don't get me wrong, Han's death and Giselle's death were very, very, very sad. Okay, I cry every time, especially with Giselle's. I think I cry a little bit more with Giselle's. It's not because I like the character more, it's just the reactions are a little bit more sad for me. Um, but, and the way she died is very sad. But anyways, keep bringing these characters back saying, oh, they never actually died, they faked their deaths, this and that. It's not realistic, and these franchises are starting to come into the unrealistic category. Like, this isn't Charmed or Buffy Vampire Slayer where people can be resurrected from the dead, you know? And it doesn't make much sense. And now every time I rewatch their deaths, I mean, I knowing me, I'll still get sad because there are several that people that don't actually die that I still get teary-eyed because they look like they could die, and the reaction of everyone else is still heartbreaking. But it still won't have the same momentum it did, knowing that they're actually alive. Because Han was discovered to be alive in Night Fast Furious, and then in this one, at the very, very end, so it left off with that cliffhanger. Letty sees Giselle and she is alive. She's with crap, what's her name? I don't remember her name, but the one that was introduced in the 7th movie. I think it starts with R, but I can't remember her name now. Ramsey, that's her name. I think she was with Ramsey, so Ramsey didn't know Giselle because Giselle died in the 6th movie. But yeah, and uh, but anyway, so Dom is going. So this guy wants revenge on Dom. I also another reason that these movies shouldn't be going on is because obviously Paul Walker, like, Brian was my favorite character. Him and Mia were kind of tied for my favorite character, and they're also my favorite ship. So I'm very sad about that. But I get wanting revenge on Dom, but it wasn't just Dom. You know, Brian and Dom, it was like a duo. You know, and they were always the heads. And I just hate someone trying to get revenge for something that happened in the 5th movie and not try to get revenge on Brian. I get that they can, but still. But anyways, um, so Dom had to keep fighting this guy. He went after Dom's son at one point, and Mia had to fight him along with Mia and Dom's brother to save Dom's son, and they had to so Dom ends up having to, take his son, try to keep him safe, while also fighting this guy. And the one scene that I need the next movie just because I need to find out what happened, because everybody else was in like sort of like planes or something, and they crashed into the side of a mountain. I need to know if they're alive. Like, Letty wasn't there and Ramsey wasn't there because they found Giselle somewhere else. But who was there then? Tez, Roman, um, Han. Were they the only ones that were there? I don't think Mia was there. I don't remember. But so Dom thinks they're dead, and I'm not entirely sure if they're okay. They better be okay, because I'll be very upset if they're not. Um, I probably will cry because, and then Dom's reaction, like, he looks so scared that they were dead because family's very big to him, and so it left off with the cliffhanger of Giselle being alive. The group, though they may be dead, and then Dom has to face off with the bad guy. So that's kind of how the movie ended. So that was a bit insane. Um, Another thing that I did not like. I mean this movie wasn't bad. I just there are some things that I don't like them doing, like keep bringing back characters that died, like they died, just let them be, let the characters be. Um, like I like what they've been doing with Brian. Like they keep mentioning him. They keep like at the end of Fast Furious 9. Um, they were all about to have dinner, and Dom's like, "We're missing someone," and Mia's like, "Oh, he's almost here," and then it shows the car pull up, but it never actually showed him. Like it's a way to keep him alive without ever tainting his character, which I love. I feel like they could do that with Han and Giselle, though I am really, really looking forward to Han and Giselle's reunion. Okay, I do want that because I do love their relationship. So if they are gonna be alive, I want their reunion. So Han better not be dead. Because if I swear, if Han dies the moment Giselle is discovered to be alive, I will never forgive them ever because that would be messed up. But anyways, like I was saying, another thing I did not like was Tess and Roman fighting. They were not getting along. Yeah, they apologized and they were brothers again by the end, but I just don't buy it. Like they never actually fought ever. They teased each other. Like I love their reaction, their relationship in the fifth movie. In the fifth movie, when they both first show up, they look like they don't like each other, but then turn out to be a joke because they're teasing each other, and I absolutely love that. And it was always like that. They were always teasing each other, but they were always good on good terms. And it was never their teasing was never mean or anything or hurtful. It was just them being them. And I hated that the majority of this movie they were fighting because they love each other like brothers. And they have always been so close since Brian introduced them in the second movie. They have been so close. I just don't like that they had, especially if the 11th movie is going to be the last one, to have them in this one just fighting the entire time. It's like no, they don't fight. They've never fought. And I don't like that this entire movie they were at each other's throats, constantly giving each other mean comebacks and yelling at each other and physically fighting at one point. And yeah, they apologized by the end, but it still felt half-heartedly. And I don't know, I didn't like that because Tess and Roman they don't fight. They're brothers. They love each other. They are best friends. They will do anything for each other, and they're always on good terms. And I just don't like that they had them at each other's throats this entire movie. It's not them. Like this movie just seemed so. It didn't even feel really canon, honestly. Having Giselle be alive, having them reveal that the villain from the fifth movie all these years ago actually had a son who's been after revenge all these years, but is that just now going after it. So it's a callback to that movie and everything that happened in that movie. Having Giselle alive, having Tess and Roman fighting the entire time when they don't fight. Like this movie doesn't feel real. It doesn't feel canon. It feels like some stupid fan fiction someone made because they didn't actually understand the characters or the story. Like I'm not kidding. Like that's how it feels. I still enjoy the movie. Like it's still my mom and I were talking, we watched the movie together, and this was the first time. I don't remember what it was now because it's been a hot minute since I actually watched it. But my mom said this was the first time that one of these movies can was able to truly surprise her in a while. Um, I don't remember what the surprise she's talking about now. I think it might have been with Giselle being alive. No, because I think she heard that Giselle was supposed to be alive. Because I think I told her that. I don't remember what the surprise was now, the plot twist. But having all of them crash into the mountain and everything, it was a good movie. And there are things that shocked me, which a lot of these movies don't shock me anymore, and um, everything. But still, uh, it's still just I don't know. I still have mixed feelings about it. I mean, it's a good movie, and there are scenes that I like. Like I love the final battles; they are always so good, and the fighting and the car scene, they're always so amazing, top tier. Um, but there's just still so many things that I don't like that they're doing with these films at this point. So yeah, but that's just me. I don't know. Um, but yeah, uh, I don't have much else to say. I just wanted to rant about how I have mixed feelings about this movie. So thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Uh, if you watched this movie, if you liked it, and your thoughts below, and I'll chat with you guys below in the comments. Until next time.